Hey guys, it's Crazy Hooligan, aka UTubePollution here, and just a little bit more of a personal touch. I'm going to do a tour of my room slash workspace so you can see where all this pro quality work comes from and where the coolest person you know lives. Alright guys, I thought we'd start from left to right here, and we're going to start with my gorgeous Star Trek calendar there, which doesn't fit too well with the rest of the room, but I'm still a Trekkie at heart, so. And then we've got our HP printer. Move my chair out of the way. HP printer that I don't use. It's kind of old. I haven't used it in a long time. But it is a great stand there to make that storage unit level with the desk. But there is my 1 terabyte Western Digital external hard drive. Had that for a while. It's great. There's, at one time, was the best router on the market. My D-Link DIR655. Which I never put a review out, but it is a very powerful router, and I need that because I'm in the basement right now, and I need Wi-Fi signal as strong as possible for the entire house. So there's my desk lamp there, and that business card is of Don Thun, a great aviation photographer. There's his website and his email there. I met him at the Tuskegee Airmen reception, and later saw him at the air show, actually the Salute to Veterans air show, which I have been procrastinating on that video because I took over 2 gigabytes of video. So there is a picture that I keep on my desk. Actually, kind of just got it up there a few months ago of my first general aviation plane ride when I was 5 or 6, and the first time I handled a plane or the controls of an aircraft. That's a Piper Archer there. But I kind of keep that picture. Show me where it all started. And while we're looking at pictures, I've got a picture of Charles Lindbergh up there with the Spirit of St. Louis. Charles Lindbergh, I know it's kind of cheesy, but he was my childhood hero, still is, and kind of a fanboy of his, I guess. And there is a de Havilland biplane there. So then we've got a pencil, which is really interesting, and then my dress watch, my nice watch, which is self-winding. It's an Accutron Bulova, but it's self-winding instead of their Accutron system. So, and there's my left PC Altec Lansing speaker there. My monitor, my 23-inch Samsung 1080p monitor with, it looks like a web page there. That's wow, it's a really good-looking web page, really professional. And there is my wired Apple keyboard with numeric keypad. Just a $12 Logitech mouse and a Dell mouse pad that was given to me as kind of a gag. There's the 30-pin connector from my iPhone 4. If you haven't watched any of my iPhone 4 videos, I encourage you to check them out. Still got some coming. And there's my right Altec Lansing speaker and my USB hub that I have to keep everything organized. And even with the USB hub, most of the time I use every port on my 13-inch MacBook, late 2008 model. And if you probably know this, but the unibody Apple laptops are now marketed under MacBook Pro. But for a few months, they were made under MacBook. Essentially the same design there, but it's got Apple's default wallpaper there. So that's about it for the top of the desk. Now we're going to look under here, under this printer here. We've got my joystick that I use for simming, a PC keyboard, and some Sony headphones that I use when I'm working with audio. There's the subwoofer for the Altec Lansing speakers. Those are awesome speakers, by the way, for the price. They're just around $30, and I was amazed, and I've used them for years. They're really reliable. There's the power adapter for my MacBook, and a flashlight that I actually keep specifically for looking under there and dealing with all these wires here. It's not that much, and there's, on top of that, aluminum briefcase there is my Dell Studio XPS PC desktop that I use for simming. I bought it for gaming, but I don't really game anymore. And there's my fan that I use to kind of keep everything cool. There's a tripod, my tripod, and the tripod case and my camera case. So let's go ahead and move back over here. You see a trash can, which I need to empty. My ISP, just a standard Motorola modem, and it's kind of, I don't know, not too interesting. Just to be a show off here, I left my logbook open with all my flights there. Let's go and put that to the side. my first generation iPhone box, my iPhone 4 box, and my mom's iPhone 4 box. Yep, and there's my 720p Samsung TV, just about 2006 technology, so it's not too bright. Color depth's not the best, but I know I am lucky to have a flat screen, and I'm very thankful for it. So there is my DVR, my mom's Canon lens cap there. She's a photographer, semi-professional, and there is a thing of change, a letter from the A+ program, and a really old copy of the Sporty's Pilot Shop magazine, which I need to get rid of. Some old CDs. My 360, which I really should sell, because I don't really play video games anymore. I haven't had really the time. But if you're interested, send me a message. That's also been replaced just a few months ago. There is a Sony laptop that I should be working on, but I've been procrastinating for way too long. I was supposed to fix that for my sister. I don't really know what's going to happen to it now. There's my flight bag. Not too interesting. It's a really haphazardly laid blanket, lamp, photo there, door, which I rarely use because I, don't really go outside that much. And my mirror here, which I keep there so I can look at myself every morning for about 2 hours and admire how sexy I am. There is my San Francisco Bay mural there that I keep next to my bed. Oh, there goes my phone. I just got a text. That's at sunset, so when I go to sleep, I have the illusion that I live in a wonderful place. And there is my lamp there, phone, all that ish, and that's pretty normal for a bedside table. There's my AT&T bag, with all my AT&T stuff, still from going to the Apple Store 2 days ago. There's my collection of 3D glasses, soon to be expanded, and there's a poster of an F-14 there. And a really crappily made bed, and this is my doggy's bed. This is where she sleeps. And a tray with an old antique tractor calendar in it. It's some sort of workout thing that I don't even know why it's there anymore, because I don't work out. And there's a Star Trek Online Collector's Edition box, which don't play that game now. It's kind of crappy. I'll just give it a chance to a little bit better. And there is a picture of a Sopwith camel, and if you haven't noticed, this is the wall in which I film my videos, my Becoming a Pilot videos. And then over here we've got that briefcase full of gun cleaning stuff that really is irrelevant, and a second edition copy of The Spirit of St. Louis by Charles Lindbergh over there, that beast. And let's see, it's not too interesting for most people, but there you go, 1953, that is the second edition copy, and it was hard to find. Alright, and there is a copy of Far Aim for 2010, which is basically a huge thing of FAA regulations that no pilot wants to read through. Picture of my brother and I a few years ago on a jet ski. There's a picture of an F-14 that I actually got at a museum, and it wouldn't be too interesting, except for at the museum I decided I would smear a bunch of grit from an F-14's exhaust nozzles on the back of that photo, so that's just kind of my weird aviation geeky thing. And there's a little model of the Spirit of St. Louis. Watch winder case that actually winds my Accutron, and some CDRs, a notebook, and a mouse pad. So that is about it, guys. Thanks for watching. It probably wasn't too interesting for you. Sorry, having allergy problems here. But I'll see you guys for my next few videos. I still have a review of my mom's iFrog's iPhone 4 case and my iPhone 4 first impressions video, and in just about a week I'll do a full review of the iPhone 4, which I hope to make a little bit more complete. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.